Hey, Patrick, congratulations.
Thank you.
Sorry about this question. It's sort of like in three parts. One, how much did you need that, not just the victory, but the way it came back today? Two, what are the odds of both your center backs scoring within the final 10 minutes? And three, just wanted to see how Alexander and Chanot have meshed together this year. So I apologize for the three questions at once.
No. I think when you look at the game, I think we play quite well, and you have to give them a credit because the goalkeeper, I think, had a fantastic game, and they defended quite well, and they wait the opportunity, and they scored, and then I think as a team we didn't accept the defeat, and we fight back, and I'm really proud of this team. I'm really proud of the way that Mata came on, that Jonathan came on, that Igo came on, because I believe that when they came on, they really lift the team, and we find another souffle, that we said in French, the second breath, and that was really important. And of course, I'm really proud I'm really happy for Maxime and Alex to score those goals, because lately the goal that we conceded, they take it a little bit personal, and you see that Alex had a problem with his shoulder. He played with pain. He didn't want it to come off, and that is a sign of a strength of a player. And more than anybody else, I'm really glad that these two centre backs scored, because they've been working, sacrificed themselves for the team, and for them to score the two goals to make us win the game is really good. And I think the way we fight back make me really proud. And today I'm really proud of my players, because we had a really long run of games away from home. We went 1-0 down, and we find the desire to come back and win the game, and that's fantastic. That's really good.
Hey, Coach, we got a ton to win.
Thank
Can you just talk about finishing strong Wednesday night? We all know what happened. Wasn't the strongest finish in that sense, but today getting the 2 goals in the final 10 minutes, and then just closing it out in the final minutes. Philly was trying to get that equalizer late again. You can talk about just finishing strong.
Yeah, I think it's just a credit to the staff as well, because when you look at the number of games that we played, and you look at the way that this team finished the game today, that's telling me as well as a staff we are working well, because it's not easy to go 1-0 down, and that is your third game that you play at 1 o'clock. All the credit to the staff, the way we manage the team between games, and that's good. We finished really well physically. We were more stronger than them, and we managed to get back. And I think when we scored the first goal, I was looking at the time, and I said that we will create another one. And Alex was at the right time, at the right place, and that is a really good win. I don't think we play as well as we did in the last few games, but I think that game showed that we can win ugly as well. What I mean by that is that we show today different characteristics of our game.
Patrick, hi, congratulations on the win today. First of all, NYC has a solid play, defensive line, scoring, that will score goals. If this is something that we see more often now with the defensive line scoring goals, is this something more like
I think we spend a lot of time working on set pieces, and with the quality of the delivery, I think today is good. We scored, but we should score more goals on the set pieces, because we spend time working on that, and the deliveries are quite really good. So I expect the team to score more goals in the next few games.
Hey, Patrick. Result aside, are you happy with the team's finishing right now? Because I mean, you guys created a lot of opportunities today. Is it kind of just more of a concentration thing, or is it more so you guys are just unlucky?
No, I think it's not about being unlucky. I think it's not about the players. I think it's just about the goalkeeper. He's not the goalkeeper. When you look at the save that he had, he was fantastic today, and you have to give him a lot of credit because he keep his team into the game, and he make it really difficult for us. Of course, our players are frustrated. David is a bit frustrated because he wanted to score. The same for Miguel, Maxi. We create chances, but that time, he will get time where we will take our chances, and the time keepers will make fantastic save, and that's part of the game, and we need to accept that. But what I was really proud is that when we went 1-0 down, we keep playing wide, keeping the ball on the floor. We keep to our philosophy, and like I was said earlier, I think the three players who came on lift the team, and that allowed us to score the goals and to create chances and to put them under pressure.
Two more questions just down there.
Hey, Coach, how's everything? You know, you touched on it a little bit when it came to the team being down, but during the course of a match where the opposition is controlling the ball very well and they're getting out there and transitioning, and you guys aren't able to, you know, get the ball back, what are some of the keys that you guys do in order to withstand those runs and in order to take control of the game again?
I think it was physically it was tough because when you look at the game, we had some really good period and some periods, especially when we start in the second half. I think physically the first 15-20 minutes we look a little bit flat, and that is normal when you look at the number of games and the traveling that we had. And of course, I think Philly moved the ball quite really well, and we were quite a bit late to put them under pressure. We didn't really work well as a team to win the ball back. And but I think it's just Philly playing well at that period of the game, and I believe that I was going to say concede the goal at the wrong period, but at the same time that give us a little bit more time to get back to the game. But I think today it was all about togetherness and a lot of character, because we didn't accept it to lose that game.
Hi, Patrick. Congrats.
Thank you.
Two separate questions. I'll ask the first. With Jonathan coming on for his second appearance, between today and the first appearance, the progress that he has made, what have you seen from him, and what did it show today with his performance?
All credit to him, because he's been working really well. He needed the opportunity to show that he's working well, and he had it today. And when he came on, he gave pace. He was really direct. And when Jonathan is like that, I think he can give a lot of problems to a lot of defenders. So at the same time, he need to develop himself. We need to give him time. But I was really happy with him in the last week, 10 days, with the attitude that he showed in training.
And I caught the bit of the stadium interview you gave at the end, and you see, one thing I said about how proud you were about the team was how of this being a long project, and with the reported interest in your services from overseas. You know where I'm going with this.
I don't know.
There has been reported interest in your services from overseas, but you talked about this being a long project. Is it your intention to stay here and follow through with this project for as long as it takes?
Of course, yeah, of course. The only thing is that you can control report from journalists. The only thing is that it is a really interesting project. I'm into it, and I love every single day of it. And speculation is part of our world, and I get used to it.